Greetings fellow Portamasters, I am CrashTheSkylands and it is once again time to crash the Skylands with another top 10 video. Now, the Alpha to the Omega as always. Since I did have a top 10 favorite Skylanders, it's pretty obvious that there's Skylanders I don't like. Which this video is my top 10 least favorite Skylanders. Now as always, this list is 100% opinion based, my own opinion. So if there's a Skylander on here that you like that I don't like, I apologize. And you can leave a comment below letting me know that I'm wrong, because most people will. So the rules for this one are pretty much the same as the last top 10. No Skylanders of the same form allowed to be on, so I can't have Ninjini at number 10 and then have Ninjini as number 9, and so on with Lycor and things like that. It goes through all 4 of the games, which Trap Team actually isn't on here because there's not a single Skylander in the game I don't like. There's some I prefer more than others, but there's none I don't dislike. Which, we're not going to waste any more time and get right into number 10. For some reason, I never got why Prism Break was so popular. His moveset isn't the greatest, and even in the later games, he doesn't bring anything great to the series. The first time I played as him, I knew I wasn't going to like the character due to his weird abilities. The energy beam was fine, but using the crystal shards to make them shoot out different ways and usually never hitting an enemy just made me angry. I have no clue if his Lycor or Series 3 versions are any better because just the Series 1 version alone made me dislike this character. The only reason he isn't higher up on the list is that I don't have any more reason to dislike him, just for the fact that he could have been a better all-around Skylander. Weak is the only word I can use to describe Sprocket. I was so disappointed by the basic tech entry to Skylanders Giants. Even after she gets upgraded or even in Swap Force, she doesn't get any better. It was just an overall disappointment to see a tech Skylander this bad, especially since the Series 1 tech Skylanders were amazing. Even Bouncer, the tech giant from the series, is a million times better than her. Even with her upgrades that literally give her a tank, it doesn't make her any better. Again, the only reason she isn't higher up on this list is I have no other reasons to dislike her. I'm not really good at this hating thing. A clear Zeus ripoff, Lightning Rod makes me angry mainly for that reason. Being the Zeus to my Broden, for those who don't understand, check the description, it angers me that they would take an actual god and make him terrible. I wasn't happy with his storm abilities, the way they were used, I mean. They were too slow and not as powerful as I expected them to be. As a version of a god, you expect him to be the most powerful, yet I've had him defeated every time I've used him in battles. Overall, I'm disappointed in the fact that he represents a god, and they made him less than a mortal. Screw you, mortals. As I mentioned earlier, Series 1 has some of the best tech Skylanders like Drobot and Boomer, but then there's Drill Sergeant. Man, what a disappointment. I saw this Skylander and I was excited. A robot with drill arms and what looks like a cannon on his head? I bought him and as soon as I got home played as him right away. Only an hour in I had to stop. Boy, was he bad. Even after he got upgraded, I was still upset with his awesomely designed Skylander turning out terrible. I absolutely hate the fact that once he shoots his drill arms off, it takes forever to reload, while anyone else who has reloadable arms like Countdown takes no time to reload. It's just confusing and angering to the user, aka me. The only way he could get better is if the arms reloaded faster, and he turned into a better Skylander. Oops, I said it. Referring back to Prism Break, it's so disappointing when a hugely popular Skylander turns out to be terrible. Exhibit A being Wham-Shell. I got lucky when I found him, ironically the same day I got Prism Break. The guy working at the store told me he's the most popular one, so of course I was excited to get him. Imagine my disappointment when I used him, and what an awful Skylander he turned out to be. His mace and starfish bullets are nothing special. His Poseidon Strike is the literal only saving grace, and that's a small grace. Making it Lycor? Useless in my opinion. Maybe I should just learn that the popular Skylanders aren't the best, which brings me to my next point. Popular Skylanders are not my thing. No matter the Skylander and its popularity factor, I just can't get into it. That being said, Jet-Vac is a terrible Skylander. He's one of the most popular Skylanders from Series 2 and getting a ton of variations up to Series 4 and for Superchargers too. he never got any better. Jet-Vac, his mini, is just a smaller, more terrible version of him. He is a flightless bird who uses a vacuum pack to fly. How does a thing that sucks things up be able to make you fly? I don't understand it. Plus, his attacks are shooting air at an opponent. What an amazing move. And for those who don't understand sarcasm, that was sarcasm.
Blast and furious.
When the starter kit comes with Skylanders, you expect them to be an awesome set just because it's an awesome way to help promote the game and give people a reason to use them right off the bat, right? Right? Well, they didn't think of that when they made Blast Zone. As soon as I first used him, I was disappointed. He looks so cool, he's a giant suit of armor on fire. How can he not be good? Well, he's terrible. His throwing bombs are inaccurate. His rocket dash isn't anything special, but his flame breath, that's okay. Even swapping him with another Skylander doesn't make him any better, unless that Skylander is Doomstone. Actually, but Blaststone is such a terrible name, and Doomstone is somewhere I never want to visit. Remember in my last video when I said some giants were terrible? Well, Ninjini is that giant. Her wish blades are slow and weak, even after upgrading. I still haven't figured out why she has the bottle blast ability. It literally does nothing to help defeat enemies. And her last ability? She can throw balls. Congratulations. You think after upgrading a Skylander or even giving her a mini version, they would at least make her usable? Not at all. She is still hands down the most useless giant and mini in my opinion. This would be the part where I say, let's hope they make her better in later games, but I think they've given her enough chances. Every series they release a new one of this disgrace. The original from Series 1, the upgraded version of Series 2 that turned out to be more of a downgrade. Ninja Stealth Elf from Season 3 got a new attire with no better upgrades. Series 4 got a mini Whisper Elf. There's a few select minis that are actually good. Even though I haven't got Whisper Elf yet, I can guarantee she isn't any better. Now they did release her as an elite, giving her 10 times more power and upgraded armor. Maybe now she won't die after 5 hits. Yeah, she's just that bad. Maybe now with Superchargers, she will become better behind the wheel and not on her feet. But as always, we shall see. The reason Sunburn is number 1 is because of his terrible moveset, slow speed, and the fact that he makes Phoenixes look terrible. It's because of the first time I ever used him. I went to my local game store and saw his adventure pack there. You know the one with the awesome Dragon's Peak level, the Wing Boots ability makes you fly through levels, plus the return of Sparks the Dragonfly, the huge fan favorite. But then there was Sunburn. While playing the Dragon's Peaks level, I decided what a perfect time to use the Skylander that came with the level in the level. But then this happened. That is exactly why I don't like Sunburn. The fact that he died within seconds of being placed on the portal in his own level to fire made me hate him. How could a Phoenix die to the thing that gives him life? Let's throw logic out the window, why don't we? And while we're at it, let's throw Sunburn out there too. Who needs him? And there we have it. That is my 10 least favorite Skylanders. Now there's more I could have added, but might save it for another list. Top 5 that didn't make the list, who knows. But as always, that's going to do it for this video, so if you did like it, please leave a like and a comment down below letting me know your least favorite Skylanders and how wrong I am about some of them, because I know that Stealth Elf is a huge favorite, and putting them all the way up at number 2 might put a little bit of drama on it, and also throwing Sunburn out the window. I should really go get him. Anyways guys, stick around because if you love Skylander stuff, this channel is perfect for you. Check out my other videos below and all that, and check the description for other videos I'm part of with my friends' channels because they're down below. If you can't get enough of me, I love it. Anyways guys, that'll do it for this video, and as always, I bid you